Magic Millions. Finally, I'd like to thank our vendors for supplying us with the most magnificent group of horses we can put together. Everyone here at Magic Millions is particularly proud of the pedigrees we've put in our catalogue and the individuals that we've paraded here before you over the last week or so. We know that there are going to be champion racehorses amongst them. It's up to you guys to find them. And good luck to our buyers, and I do hope you find that extra special horse. Without me saying too much more, this is our 26th Magic Million yearling sale here on the Gold Coast. And the man that was here at the very first Gold Coast Magic yearling sale was David Chester. David is a legend here at Magic Millions. We congratulate David on his continued and unwavering service as he continues to sell with all the verve and vigour he had back in 1986. Congratulations, David. So with that, and without further ado, I'll pass you over to David. Congratulations.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2012 Magic Million Yearling Sale, and thank you very much, Finn, for your kind words. Well, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, the popularity of the Magic Million sales can be directly attributed to the continuous success of sale graduates. 7 out of the last 9 Golden Slipper winners that were sold at auction have come from Magic Million sales. The champion Australian filly, Atlantic Jewel, was a graduate of this sale. Atomic Force, who won the Group 1 Railway in New Zealand last week. Star Witness, Turak Toff, Albert the Fat, that great Singapore galloper Rocket Man, and a host of others. Ladies and gentlemen, Magic Millions is the leading source of Group 1 winners in Australia last season, the leading source of stakes winners in Australia last season, and in fact Magic Millions is a top source in Australia of international stakes winners. So this is a wonderful sale, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great value sale, and I don't think there's a better value sale anywhere in Australasia. All yearlings, of course, and this is very important, are eligible for the $5.65 million race series. This coming Saturday at the Gold Coast Turf Club, Magic Millions 2 million race for 2-year-olds will be run and won, and we've got arguably the best field ever for the Magic Million 2-year-old race. Some of the best 2-year-olds in Australia will be seen at the Gold Coast Turf Club on Saturday. And just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that there is a $500,000 bonus to go off next year for the first 4 lady-owned horses that are placed that run in the Magic Million race. They could run 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. They could run anywhere. So there's a $500,000 bonus for all lady-owned horses. We welcome Yvonne Smith and the team who are catering for ringside dining. I think all the tables are booked out today, but if you want a table, if you see the girls down there, the entrance to ringside dining. Also, very importantly, ladies and gentlemen, we remind you to insure your horses on the fall of the hammer. Magic Millions have new rates this year. We have new rates, Magic Millions, and we do recommend you insure with Magic Millions professionals in Sheila and Kylie and Tash. And of course, Wayne Aldridge. We welcome Wayne to Magic Millions, our new insurance manager, who is very well known to all of you. Also, importantly, we ask all potential buyers to register at the office if you haven't already done so. We appeal to buyers when you have made your purchases to leave your instructions at the office so we can deliver your horses as soon as possible after the sale. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the good judges have told us this is a wonderful catalogue, one of the best catalogues of yearlings they've seen at Magic Millions, some wonderful types, and we should congratulate our ground staff, our sales staff, and our outside staff for the job they've done in securing these wonderful yearlings. Right, on to the sale, lot number 1 from Cornerstone Stud. Here's the Bel Esprit colt. He's created a lot of interest, this colt, ladies and gentlemen, by the champion Victorian sire Bel Esprit, the sire of Black Caviar, of course. He's a full brother to Bell Spritter, that very good sprinter, trained by Jason Warren in Melbourne, ladies and gentlemen. Great family, the family of Always Aloof, out of a Snippett's mare, of course. Snippett's a graduate of this sale. The Grand Dam was a black type mare, the third dam by the great Nijinsky. You don't get much better than that, ladies and gentlemen. He's a lovely walking colt and a much admired colt as lot 1. Righto for him. Who's got what to start him? Starting away. There's a couple hundred for him. 150. 50, thank you. 50,000, 50,000 now. 50,000, he's half GST. I should have announced he's 50% GST. 60,000, 60,000 now. 60,000 there, 60 minutes, 60,000, 60,000 there. 60,000 there, 60 minutes, 60,000, 60,000 now. 70,000, 70,000 now, 70 minutes, 70,000, 70,000 now. Great family here. 70, 80,000, 80,000, 80, 80, 90, 90,000, where's that? 90, 100, 100, 100, Steve Davis, 100 now, 100,000, one of them. I'm only taking 10, 110 there, 110 of it now, 20, 120 now, 130, 130 with John, 130 of it now, 30 of it now, 130, 130,000 now, 130, 130 now, 130 in front, 130,000 the Bella Spree, 130, it's not you, Murray, 130, 130,000 now, 130, at $130,000 quickly. 40, 140 there, 140, 140, we're selling all the time, buyers, he's here for sale, 140, he's been on the market from the word go, at 104, lot number 1, and I say this every year, buyers, they will get dearer and dearer as the sale goes on, because you're not even warmed up yet, you're not trying yet. 140, 140, you trust me, they'll get dearer. 140, 140, well, he's going to be sold, the bid's in front, at 140,000, want him, done. Thanks, Andrew. 140. In the stand. Thank you, Andrew. Don't forget your insurance, your Magic Million. Thanks, Jason. Jason Warren, who trains the full brother. Lot number 2, ladies and gentlemen. A great draft from Barramall stud this year. Congratulations to Paul. Paul Thompson, all the staff from Barramall. I think one of the best drafts of horse we've had from Barramall for many, many years. And here's their Flying Spur filly. Cracking filly this, ladies and gentlemen. I think she's just a cracker. Got a lovely hind quarter. You just have a look at her. She parades around the ring. A filly with a great hind quarter. She's a sister to a winner and a half sister to that very good horse trained by Matthew Smith in Sydney in Hatton Garden, who's now won 3. There's a wonderful family. It's a great Sinclair family, ladies and gentlemen. And you have a look at the good fillies in the family, of course. Sinclair, Bonanova, Primanova, Katie, all fillies by the great, Group 1 winning fillies in the family. Righto, buyers, a Flying Spur filly, of course, the sire of Alberta, the sire of Slick Chassis, very good fillies, Forensics, One Mo, all good fillies by Flying Spur. Righto for her, start her away. Ours are 150 for her. 150 to start her. 150, who's got 100? 100 for her. 100 to start her. She's a lovely, lovely filly this early in the sale, buyers. 100, 90, 80, 50. 50 to start her. 50, 50 for her. 50, thank you. 50,000 there, 50 there, 50,000 there, 50, 50,000, 50,000, she's a quality filly. 50,000 there, 50 there, 50,000, 50,000 and 60,000. Black type family here. 670,000, 80,000, 80,000 there, 90, 90,000, 90,000 there, 90,000, 90,000, 90,000, Jewel, 100, 100. Now, Julian, you're out. 100, 100,000, 100,000 now, 110, 110 there, 110 with John, 20, 120 there, 30, 130, 40, 140 now, 140. There's 3 people bid 50, 150 now, 150 now, 150, 150 with you, Charlie, 150 Charlie, 150 there, 150 now, 150. Same story, buyers, it's early in the sale, but she's on the market. 150. That sweet filly is on the market. Lovely walking filly, isn't she? 150 with Charlie, 150 at 150,000. I'll take 10 if you like, because she's going to be sold at 150,000. What a finished. Done. Charlie, 150. Well done. Lot 3 has been withdrawn, so please pay attention to the bid board, ladies and gentlemen, the auctioneers. We don't want you buying the wrong horse. Lot 3 is not with us. Here's a nice colt by the champion Vinery Siren Testarossa. Of course, Testarossa, ladies and gentlemen, he won the Magic Millions. He won the Group 1 Lightning. He was a brilliant, brilliant 2-year-old Testarossa, the Vinery Stallion. He gets winners every day of the week, Testarossa. He's a prolific sire of winners, 37 stakes winners, nearly 400 winners. And here's one from a very good 2-year-old family. It's an early running 2-year-old family. The Dam was a 2-year-old winner, and this is the first foal. The Grand Dam, ladies and gentlemen, won 3 as a 2-year-old in France. So look at the 2-year-old winners here in the family. Speedy, well-balanced colt. He's a beautifully balanced colt by the great Testarossa. Righto for the Luskin Park colt. Who's got what to start him? Ours are 100 for him. 100 to start him. He's a lovely, moving, athletic 2-year-old type. 100, 50. 50 to start him. 50, all he wants to start by is 50 to go. 50,000. 50, 40, 40 for him. 10 all right, 10,000 in there, 10. I appreciate the start, John. 20, 20,000 there, 20,000 in there, 20 in there, 20,000 in there, 20, 20,000, 20,000 Testarossa, 20,000 in there, 20, 20 in there, 20,000, 20,000 at 30, is it? 20,000, 20,000 in there, 20 in there, 20, 30, 30,000 Charlie, 30,000 in there, 30 in there, 30,000, 30,000 now, 30,000 in there, come on buyers, look on here at Testarossa. He's a Testarossa buyers. 30,000, 30,000 in there, 30 in there, 30,000 in there, 30 in there, 30,000. Good 2-year-old family, 30,000. These are the ones to buy early in the sale. 30,000, 30,000 in there, 30 in there, 30,000, 30,000 now, 30,000 in there, 30 in there, 30,000. 5. 35. Gee, I don't like taking fives, Paul, on a lovely colt like that. 35. 35. You can all come in here. 35. 35 now. 35,000 in there. 30. You've all gone to sleep on me, buyers. 35. 35 there. 35,000 at 35. Well, down he goes. You're going to lose him at $35,000 quickly. Take 5 if you like. At 35,000. What him? Finished. Done. No, we can't take that. I'm sorry. Thanks, Barry. Righto, Lotna. The Fastnet Rocks. Faster from Tolugan Vale. Do a wonderful job with their yearlings, Tolugan Vale. Needs no introduction from me, ladies and gentlemen. Does Fastnet Rock. He's a world champion stallion, Fastnet Rock, the Coolmore stallion. And here's the first of them. We've got a wonderful array of Fastnet Rocks in the sale, colts and fillies. Here's a beautifully balanced colt. A colt with a stallion's pedigree, ladies and gentlemen, out of the stake Group 2 winning, Group 3 winning mare and Gilded Angel, out of Hello Angel. It's a wonderful family, wonderful black type family, ladies and gentlemen, and by, of course, the great Fastnet Rock. Righto, here's a colt with a pedigree, a stallion's pedigree, buyers. Righto for him. Who's got what there? A couple of hundred for him. 200, 200, give me 100 to start him. 100 to start the Fastnet Rock. The Tolugan Vale colt. 100, 100, 100 to start him. 100, 80, 50. 50 for him. Come on, boys, start him up. 50 for him. 20, thank you. Thank you, Murray. Appreciate the start. 20,000. 20, that's a Fastnet Rock, boys, for 20. 20,000. 20,000 now. 20,000 in that, 20 minutes. The hottest sire in the land, boys. Fastnet Rock. 20,000. 20,000 in that, 20 minutes. 20,000 in that, 20 minutes. 20,000. 20,000 now. 20,000 in that, 20 minutes. 20,000. 20,000 in that, 20. 20, 30. 30,000 Charlie. 30,000 in that, 30 minutes. 30,000 in that, 30 minutes. 30. 30,000 Charlie. 30,000 in that, 30 minutes. 30,000. 40,000. 40,000 now. 40,000. Die Fontaine, the favourite in the Magic Million race on Saturday by Fastnet Rock. 40,000, 40,000 there, 40,000 there, 40 with Murray, 40,000 there, 40 there, 40,000 there, 40, 50, 50,000, 50,000 there, 50 there, 50,000, 50,000 now, 50,000 there, 50 there, 50,000, 50,000 the Fastnet Rock, 50,000 at 60, is it? 50,000, 50,000 there, 50,000, anyone else? At $50,000 quickly, will buyers 55. That would have to be the cheapest Fastnet Rock ever sold. 55. What are you thinking of here, boys? 60. 60,000. 60,000. 5. 65. 65 now. 65. 65 buyers. Here's a sale ring bargain if I've ever saw one. 65. 65 at $65,000 quickly. Well, he's going to be sold at right at 65,000. Anyone else? At 60, 70, 70,000, 70,000 now, 70,000, 70 on the market, 70, the vendor's not very happy at all, and I don't blame, 5, he's not happy at all, 75, and you can't blame him, he's a lovely Fastnet Rock colt, 75, 75, and Murray, you're out, at 75,000, he's going to be sold at 80, 80,000, it's like drawing teeth, I should have been a dentist, 80,000. 80,000, sir. I can't wait all day because he's on the market at 80,000. Going to be sold. Finished. Done. Out the back, 80,000. Here's a colt from Amarina. Gee, they present their yearlings well to Amarina. Here's the Lonhro colt. He's had a lot of inspections, this colt. He's a typical of the good Lonhros. Look at his colour. And he's out of a Metal Storm mare. And those of you who don't know, Metal Storm, one of the greatest stallions of all time over there in West Australia, was a sensational sire, Metal Storm, and out of a Metal Storm mare. There we are, boys. She won 5, the dam. The Grand Dam's the winner. The 3rd dam the winner. The 4th dam's the winner. Every dam on the page is the winner. And let me tell you and remind you that Lonhro was the champion Australian sire last season. Righto, boys. He'll make a racehorse, this fella. He's a ready-made racehorse. Righto for him. Who's got what? Couple of 100, 200. Give me 100 quick. 100 to start him. 100, 100, 100 to start him. 100 for the Lonhro. 100, 90, 80, 50. 20, thank you. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000. 20,000 now. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 the Lonhro. 20,000, 30,000 for 40. 40,000 there. 40,000 minute, 40 minute, 40,000 minute, 40. 40,000, 40,000 minute for 50. 50,000 now. 50,000 minute, 50 minute, 50,000. 50,000. Geez, a typical of the good Lonhros is the 50,000. 50,000 minute, 50 minute, 50,000. 50,000 now. 60. 60,000. 60,000 minute, 60 minute, 60,000. Come on, you're a big audience. If we don't see you, wave your hand. 60,000, 70,000, 70,000 Grant, 70,000 Grant Burns, 70,000, 80,000, 80,000, make it 100, can I? 80,000, say 100, 80,000, 800, 100 Murray, 100,000, 100,000 now, 100,000 now 100. What that buys, that's about half price in my book, but he's on the market. 100, he's here for sale. 100,000, 100,000. I thought he'd make a lot more than that. It's your day today, buyers. 100,000, $100,000 quick. At $100,000 quickly, I'll take 10 if you like. Because I thought he'd make more. I really did, buyers. At 100,000. Anyone else? Finished. Done. Murray. John Hawkes, well bought. John goes to a wonderful stable. He knows the Lonhros. Wayne and Michael and John. Righto, lot 7, the Schwarzer filly. By the Coolmore Stallion, Schwarzer. There we are from a good winning family, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a quality filly. Quality, she's the same colour as the sire. Very much like Schwarzer herself, the sire of those great fillies in Sacred Choice and Hurried Choice, Champagne Harmony, all those good fillies. Gee, she's a sweet filly, buyers. She looks a precocious, early type quality filly. She looks a ready-made 2-year-old. Now, there's a filly that could quite easily make the $2 million 2-year-old race next year. Lovely, lovely filly by Schwarzer. Champion stallion. Righto for her. 100 for her. 100 to start her. 100. Come on, don't start her too low, buyers. 100, 90, 80, 50. 50 for the Schwarzer. 50, 50 to start her. 50, 50 for her. 40. 20 all right, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000, 20,000 now, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000, 20,000 the Schwarzer, 20,000, 25, 25, 25, we'll do it the hard way, 25, 25 now, 25,000 minute, 25 to 25, 25,000, 25,000 to 25, 30,000, 30,000 by the same sire as Hurried Choice, 30,000, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30, 30,000, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30, 30,000, only taking 5s, buyers, 30,000, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000, $30,000 down. Anyone else? At $30,000 quickly, a Schwarzer filly. 30,000. Gee, she's a nice, attractive filly, buyers. 30,000. 30,000 now. 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000. 30,000. I'll tell you what I'll do, buyers. I'll take 2.5 if you like. 30,000, I'll take 2.5. 30,000. 30,000, 2.5. 32.5. 32.5, I said I would. Fancy buying her for that. 32.5. At 32,500. Well, down she goes. At 32.5. Anyone else? Finished. Done. No, we can't take that, just too far away, I'm sorry. From Amarina again, lot number 8. Here's their My Boy Charlie colt. An outstanding first crop of yearlings by My Boy Charlie. All the buyers have commented, ladies and gentlemen, on the quality of the My Boy Charlie's the first of them. He was a champion 2-year-old himself. He won 4 races, 3 as a 2-year-old. He won the Group 1 Prix Mornay, that very big, very top Group 1 winning 2-year-old race in France. And have a look at the quality of that colt. Look at him there, scopy, athletic colt, good-looking colt, and by My Boy Charlie. Here's one out of the black type mare, and Gloraviga, who won 2. Treviga, the Grand Dam, was a stakes winner of 3, and the family of La Volta. Good winning family again. The first 4 dams are all winners. Righto, the My Boy Charlie colt. Who's got to start him? Buys a colt like that. 100 for him. 100. 100 for him. 100. 20, thank you. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000. 20,000 the My Boy Charlie. 20,000. Scopy, athletic, running colt. 25, 25. Who's your friend there, Murray? He's dragging the market back, Murray, tell him. 25, 25 now. 25,000 net, 25 net, 25, 25,000, 30, 35, 35,000 net, 35 with John. 35, 40,000, 40,000 net, 40 net, 40,000. John, you're out. 45, 45, 45 now. 45,000 net, 45 net, 45, 45,000 net, 45, 45 there. My boy Charlie Cole out of a black type mare. 45, 45,000 net, 45, 45,000. Anyone else? At 45,000. $1,000 quickly. Oh, good buying here. Good buying here because he's a very nice colt. 45, 45 there. 45,000 at 45. 45 the My Boy Charlie. Gee, I liked him a lot, buyers. 45, 45 there at $45,000. Quick, I'm only taking $5,000 bids. 45 at 45,000. Anyone else want him? Done. No, we're just a bit far away. Right, lot number 9 from Coolmore. Here's the 3/4, the Lady Dynamo. The 3/4, the recent Morfettville winner and Lady Dynamo out of a New Zealand bred mare by Deputy Governor and by Fastnet Rock. Leggy, scopy, racy filly by Fastnet Rock, ladies and gentlemen. The wonderful family, the family that produced Stage Hit, the family that produced all those Encores, all those great black type horses, and by Atlantic Jewel sire, the champion filly in Australia and maybe the world, Atlantic Jewel, by the same sire in Fastnet Rock. Okay, buyers, there's a nice filly. Who's got what to start her? 200 for her. 2 to start her. He's got the favourite in the $2 million 2-year-old race on Saturday, Fastnet Rock. And buyers, you know they run. 100 for her. 100 to start her. 100, 100 for her. 100, 90, 80, 50. 50 to start her. 50 for her. 50 for the Fastnet Rock filly. Come on, I can't start her under that, surely. 50 for her. 20, all right. 20,000, make a liar out of me. 20,000 with that, 20 with that, 20,000 with that, 20 with that, 20,000, 30,000. 30,000 with that, 30 with that, 30,000. Chris Russell, 30, 40 there. 40,000 with that, 40 with that, 40,000 with that, 40. 40,000 the Fastnet Rock. 40,000. 40,000 with 50. 50,000 now. 50,000 with that, 50 with that, 50,000. 50,000 now. She's a 3/4 of the Lady Dynamo, Adelaide winner the other day. 60,000. 60,000 with that, 60 with that, 60,000. 60,000. Fastnet Rock filly. 60,000. 60,000 there. 60,000 there, 60 minutes, 60,000, 70, 70,000 Charlie, 70,000 minutes, 70 minutes, 70, 70,000, you can all come in here. Now, John, you're out. 70,000, 70, Fastnet Rock, 70,000 from a wonderful family, 70,000, 70,000 there, 80, 80,000 there, 90, 90,000, 90,000 fresh blood, 90,000 there, 90 there, 100, 100 now, 100 there, 100,000 there, 100 there, 100, 100 now, 10, 110, 110 a bit there, 20, 120, 120 now, 120 a bit there, 20, 120, she's half price, buyers, 120, well, she's on the market. She's on the market. She's been on the market from the word go. 120, 120. I'll take you 5. I'll take you 5, sir. At 120,000. Going to be 5. 125. 130. 130. You're just kidding me, buyers. 130. She's half price. She really is. 130. 130. At 130,000. Going to be sold. 5. 135. 135, 40, 140, 140. You're taking too long to bid, sir. At 140,000, quick, I'm waiting for you. At 140,000, I know you like her. At 140, finished, done. Oh, great to have you here, Gillian and Hoss Heinrich, one of the great supporters of Magic Millions, and good luck on Saturday. Got a runner in the 2-year-old, the $2 million 2-year-old on Saturday. Great supporters of the Magic Million sale. Right, lot number 10, ladies and gentlemen, Dane Shadow, Kitchwin Hills draft. I was talking to Mick Malone the other day and congratulated Mick on the presentation of his horses. Great draft of yearlings from Kitchwin Hills, and here's the colt. Here's the colt by the resident stallion in Dane Shadow, ladies and gentlemen. By Dane Shadow having a wonderful season. The 2 Group 1 winners in Shellscape, of course. Shadow in the Sun, Hurdle Myrtle. Wonderful sire, young stallion that's going places. Out of a Thunder Gulch mare, out of a Don't Say Hello mare, out of a Vane mare. You don't get much better than that. Top winning family here, ladies and gentlemen. And please note, he's Bob's and Super Vobus Victorian trainers. Super Vobus and Bob's. Righto, the Dane Shadow colt. She looks a neat, precocious 2-year-old type, doesn't he? Well-presented colt. Righto, Magic Million type of colt. 100 for him. 100 for him, 100 for him. Well, who's got 80, 80, 50, 50? Come, just tell me, buyers. Start him up. 50, 40, 40, 40 for him. 40. Oh, okay, 20, thank you. 20, appreciate the start, John. 20,000, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000, 30,000 now, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000, 30,000, lovely family here, great winning family, 30,000, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000. Gee, looks a runner, he looks a real natural athlete, a real 2-year-old, 30,000, 40,000, 35, 40. 40. Murray, I'll still take his 5. 40. 40,000. 40,000 minute 45. 45. 45 now. 45,000 minute 45 and 45. 45,000. 45,000 minute 45. 50. 50,000. 50,000 now. 50,000 minute 50 minute 50. 50,000. 5. 55. 55 there with James Dawes. James. 55. 55 there. 55,000 minute 55. 55,000. 55,000. How you going, Murray? 55. 55,000. It's not you out there. At 55,000 quickly, how are we going? 55, 60, 60,000, 60,000. James, I'm only taking 5s. 60,000. He's a very nice colt, tell you, man. 60,000, 60,000 now at $60,000. Quick, what do you think, James? At 60,000, want him, finished, done. No, we need a bit more money. From Edinburgh Park, here's a nice colt. Here's a nice colt by Elmer, who had the Bagot winner the other day in Unchain My Heart. Have a look at him, buyers. Just close your catalogues up. Just close your catalogues up and have a look at this colt. Don't see many nicer colts than that out of a scenic mare. He's a real Magic Million type by Elmer Hart, the Emirates Stallion, the sire of 10 stakes winners. Doing a great job, Almahar, and out of a scenic mare, out of a Bryce Regal mare, and the third dam is a great mare, Emancipation. Just stand him up in the middle of the ring, will you? Just stand him up in the middle of the ring. He's a cracker, this fella. Just stand him up there, boss. Righto, who's got what there? Come on, 100 for him. 100. Well, give me 50. You don't see many better than that, buyers. 50. 20, thank you. 20,000 minute, 20, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000. 30,000 now. 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000 minute, 30. 30,000, 35, 35 now. 35,000 minute, 35 and 35. 35, 30, 40, 40, 40 there. 5, 45, 45 there with Julian, 45 Julian, 45 and now 45 with Julian Hay, 45, 45,000 at 50, 50,000 now, 5, 55, 60, 60,000 Murray, 60,000 and now 60 and now 60,000, 60,000 now. That's where we should have started, boys. That's really where we should have started. 60,000 on a cracking colt like that. 60,000, 60,000 now, 60,000 and now 60. At 60,000, well, he's on the 5, 65. He's here for sale. 65, 70. 70,000, 70,000, 70,000 now, 70,000 there, 70 there, 70,000 in front, 70,000, I'm only taking 5s, buyers, 70,000, 70,000 there, 70, well, he's going to be sold, I told you that, at 70,000 on the market, 5, 80, 5, 85, right, now where's that? 85 Terry, 85 Terry, 85, 85 with Terry, 85, at 80, Murray, it's not you. I bet your man thought it'd make more, Murray. 85 with Terry. At 85,000, going to be sold, finished, done. Chris Waller. Oh, great to have you here, Chris. You got an eye for a good one, Chris. Well done. Right, lot 13, a Tunga stud, the filly behind Costa. Have a look at her, buyers. Gee, we got some wonderful yearlings in today's sale. Just oozes quality, this filly. Great walking filly. Typical of the good in Costa fillies. And, of course, she's a half to a Group 1 winner in Jungle Rocket. The half to a Group 1 winner, the New Zealand Oaks winner in Jungle Rocket. Great residual value here in a filly like this, buyers, with a family like that, out of a last Tycoon mare, out of a black type imported mare. Righto, buyers, coming up your sights a bit here. There's a filly that should make a couple of hundred. She should walk in a couple of hundred, a filly like that. 200, well, give me 100. 100, well, you tell me, buyers. It's your money. 100 for her. 100, 100, 90, 80, 50. 50 to start it in cost of 50. That right, sir? 50 to start her. 50, 50 for her. 40, 40, 30, 30 to starter. 20, thank you. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000. I hope you buy it, Tim. 20,000, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30. Barry Bowditch. 30,000 with Barry. 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000, 40. 40,000 now. 40,000 minute, 40 minute, 40,000. You're only kidding me, boys. 40,000, 40,000 minute, 50. Is it? 40,000, 40,000 minute bidding, 50,000, 50,000 now, 50,000 with you, Tom, with Tom Inglis, 60,000 Murray, 60,000 now, Tom, you're out, 60,000 minute, 60,000, not you, Tom, 60,000, 60,000 now, 60,000 has not you, Tom, 60,000, 60,000 minute, 60 minutes. Well, boys, what have I told you? 5, 65, 65. What have I told you she was on? 70, 70,000, 70,000, 80,000. 80,000 now, 80,000, 80,000. What have I told you she was on the market? 80,000, because she is. She's got to be 5, 85, 80, 90, 90,000. Now, sir, I suggest you say 100. 90,000. 90,000. Fancy buying a filly like that for 90, but she's here for sale. You won't buy any cheaper with 100. 100 with Charlie. 10. 110 Paul, 110 of it now, 110 of it now, 110, 110 with Paul Knight, 110, 110,000 of it, 10 of it, 110, 110, 110, you won't buy any cheaper than that. 110 is a great value sale, Magic Millions, when you can buy a filly like that for 110. 110,000, well, she's on the market for sale at 110,000. What a finished done. Duncan Ramage, well bought, Duncan, you'll be back next year. Lot 14, ladies and gentlemen, from Patnack Farm. Congratulations to Ben Lawrence and his team on the presentation and the quality of their draft. Here's a nice colt by Casino Prince. Casino Prince, a graduate of Magic Million Sale, he was, Casino Prince. He won the Chipping Norton. He won the Alistair Clark. He won the Skyline, trained by Anthony Cummings. Gee, was a good racehorse, Casino Prince by Flying Spur. And of course, he's got his oldest are just 2-year-olds. He had his first winner the other day in Casino Card. Very impressive 2-year-old winner. And please note, buyers, it's not in your book, but this colt is a half-brother of that very impressive 2-year-old winner this season, not in your books, in Headless. Headless, that very impressive 2-year-old, is a half-brother to the colt in the ring, and that's not in your catalogue. He's a half to Incurrence. That dam's now produced 3 winners. This is a good family. Really good family here. He's an athletic, scopy colt. Righto, buyers. Who's got to start the Casino Prince? The Patnack colt. 100 for him. 100 for him. 100. Here's a colt with a pedigree, buyers. He's half-brother. Won a 2-year-old the other day since the catalogue went to Prince. 100, 50, 50 for him. 50 starting. 40, 40, 20, thank you. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000. Geez, beautifully presented is the 20,000, 30,000, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000, 30,000 now, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000, 40,000, 40,000 there, 40,000 minute, 40 minute, 40, 50, 50,000, 50,000 James, 60,000, 60,000 there, 60,000 minute, 60 minute, 60,000, 60,000 now, 60,000 with Mark, Bart, 60,000 Bart, 60,000 with you, Bart. James, it's not you. 60,000. Now, James is a friend of yours. I'll take 5 to help him. 60,000, I'll take 5. Because James, tell you, man, he's on the market. He's here for sale. 60,000 with Bart at $60,000. Quick, well, he's going to be sold. He's on the market at 60,000. 5. Is that you? That's another 65. Well done, Bart. You got 2 people playing there, Bart. 65. Give Bart a hand, someone. 65. 60. You got too many bidders over there. 65 at 65,000. Quick, how's your other man, Bart? At 65,000. Does he want him? Finished. Done. 70. 70,000. 70,000. Now that's fresh blood. 70,000 with James Dawson. 70,000. 70,000. We're selling all the time. At 70. I know you like him. 75, is it? 75. That right? 75. 75. How are you, James? At 75,000. I can't wait all day. At 75,000. What him? Done. Well done, Bart. 75. Wade Burridge. Go Magic Million Singapore. Well done, Wade. Here's a filly, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look here. Musk Creek Farm. By God's Own. Have a look here. Have a look here, Leah. Very sweet filly by God's Own. Of course, the Caulfield Guineas winner, trained by the great Bart Cummings, God's Own, won the Caulfield Guineas. Wonderful, wonderful racehorse. And now Sire, he had 18, God's Own buyers had 18 individual winners in December. He's a sire of that very good filly in the Mick Kent stable in Canonised. Very promising filly. 2 wins from 3 starts. Canonised, trained by Mick Kent. Jason Warren's got that good filly in Lady Rumdum and Lady Pania, trained by Robbie Griffiths. 3 very good fillies by the side. Look at the family here. Look at the family here. She's a half. She's a half to that very good Group 1 winner of Gay Waterhouse in Rock Kingdom. You don't get many better producing mares than this in the Magic Million catalogue, buyers. The half to Gay Waterhouse's Rock Kingdom, the Group 1 winner. The half to Happy Glen, a top producing mare. Righto, here's a filly with great residual value. Who's got what to her? Her half-brother won the Epsom Handicap, buyers. Who's got what to start her? 100, 100, 50. 50 for her. 50, 18 individual winners in December, God's Own. 20, thank you. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20 minute, 20,000, 30,000, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000 minute, 30, 40 there. 40,000 minute, 40 minute, the half to a Group 1 winner. 40,000, 40,000 minute, 40, 40,000 minute, 40, half to Rock Kingdom. 50,000, 50,000 minute, 50 minute, 50,000, the half to Rock Kingdom. 50,000, 50,000 minute, 60,000, 70,000, 70,000 minute, 70 minute, 70,000, now 70, 70,000. So you don't get many better families than this, buyers. A half to a Group 1 filly, Group 1 colt in Rock Kingdom. 70, 80,000, 80,000 now, 80,000 with 80, with 80, 90 there, 90,000 with John, 90,000 with 90, with 90, all the actions on the left. 90,000, 90,000 with 90, with 90,000, 90,000 when she's had her time. Anyone else? At $90,000, quick, the half to a Group 1 winner, buyers. 90,000, $90,000, anyone else? At 90,000, quickly, Wanda, done. No, the owner requires more money. Righto, lot 16, buyers. Here's the filly. Here's one of the top fillies in this morning's sale, buyers. The Coolmore filly, the Happy Heart filly, Brian Costa. The half to Arapaho Miss, the half to Hearts for Love. Great producing mare here. The family of Vouvray. There's 2 Oaks winners in the family. She's built like a colt. She's a strong, really typical in Costa filly, built like a colt. The half to Arapaho Miss. That's a great family, buyers. Righto, start me here. Who's got what to start it? 3 or 400? 3, 2, 2, 2. Who's got 100 for it? 100. You're starting them too low, buyers. 100 to start it. 100. 100 for it. 100. 90, 80. 50, thank you. 50,000 minute, 50 minute, 50,000 minute, 50 minute, 50,000. 50,000 now. Look at the quality of her buys. One of the fillies of the day. 50,000. 50,000 minute, 50 minute, 50,000. 50,000 now. 60,000. 60,000 minute, 60 minute, 60,000. 60,000 now. 70,000. 70,000 Julian Hay. 80,000. 80,000 minute. Coming here, a big audience. Call the mark at 90. 90, we don't see you. 100 there. 10. 110 there. 110 a minute, 10 a minute, 110. 110 a minute, 20. 120. 120 a minute to 30 a minute, 30. 130 and 40 there, 140 bid 140, 50, 150, 150 bid 150, 160, 160 Julian, 160 bid 60, 170, 170, 180, 80 now, can I say 200 sir, 180, can I say 200, 200 thank you, 200 now, 10, 210, 210 now, 210 a bid now, 210, 20, 220, 220 now, 220 bid now, 220, that's where we should have started boys, 220, 220,000 at 20, 220, she's a cracking filly. And a filly with a cracking family. 220 at $220,000. Quick at 220. 220,000 now. 220,000. One of the fillies of today's sale, buyers. 220,000 at 220,000. Quick. I'll take 5 if you like, Julian. 5. 225. 225. 225. 225. 225. 30. 230. 230. 230. How are you, Murray? 230. 230 at 5. 235. 235. 235. 240. 240. 240. Say 50, sir. 240. Say 50. 245. I didn't think you'd do it to me, Tim. 245 at $245,000. Quick. at 245. Lovely filly, you're going to lose her at 245. Finished. Done. No, a little bit more required. Lot 17 not with us. Lot 18 by us. The New Haven Park filly by Fastnet Rock. Sister to that very, very good Mark Cavender trained colt in We're Gonna Rock. Here's the sister to We're Gonna Rock, ladies and gentlemen. Placed in a Group 1, as you can see. Unluckily beaten in the Toorak Group 1. And just to update your catalogues, Bartholomew out of the mare. She's a half-sister to Bartholomew. Had 3 starts for 2 wins in Victoria, trained by Colin Alderson. Righto, there's a filly with a pedigree. Group 1 family here, and by the great Fastnet Rock. Righto, buyers, who's got what for the half to We're Gonna Rock by the great Fastnet Rock? Could be another Atlantic Jewel. Could be another Atlantic Jewel in the ring. Couple of hundred for her. 200, 200 for her. 100, 100. We're not asking a lot to start the buy. 50, thank you. 50 with Murray. 50,000, 50,000. Look at the family here. Group 1 family. 50,000, 50, 60,000, 60,000 James. 60,000, 60,000, 60,000 there. 60,000, 60,000. Fastnet Rock filly. 60,000, 70,000, 70,000, 70,000 now. 70,000, 70,000, 70,000, 80,000, 100, 100 in front. 100 there with Andrew. 100 with Andrew. 100 now. 10, 110, 110 of it now. 20, 30, 130 James. 130 with James, 130, 130, 130, 140, 140 there, 50, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 160, 160, 160. Glorious filly, filly with a pedigree, 160, 160. I'm only taking 10, sir. 160, and I know you like her. 160 by the great Fastnet Rock. 160, 70, 170. 170 now, 170, 170, how's your man? 170 at 170, 80. Can I say 200, Murray? Can I say 200? 180, 180 now, 180. I'll do it your way, Murray, or mine. 180, 180, 180,000 quick at $180,000. Lovely filly. 185, 185, 90. 190. Now, sir, look at me. Can I say 200? 190. 190. 190. Can I say 200? At 190, 200, thank you. 200. You're a good sport. 200. 200. Now, James, I'm not going to dwell. At 200,000, I'll take 10. At 200, she's on the market, James. She's going to be sold at 200. You're out, James. Finished. Done. Out the back, 200. Oh, great to have you here, Tony. Tony Noonan and client. Thanks, Tony. Bought a lovely, great filly. Right, a lot 9. Here's the Hasler filly from Corumbean. Great to have you back here, George Aldemonte. Been a client, been selling yearlings with Magic Millions since the word go, George. And here's his Hasler colt filly. Here's the filly by Hasler by the great More Than Ready. Now, buyers, you know More Than Ready was champion 2-year-old sire in Australia on 2 occasions. You know the damn Hasler was a champion 2-year-old of a time, and incidentally Hasler was a graduate of Magic Millions. So you've got 2 champions here, the sire and the dam, both 2-year-old champions. Righto, great family, the Hasler filly. Who's got what to start her? The More Than Ready filly. Start her up, couple of hundred. 200 for her. 200, 2, give me 100. 100 to start her. Here's a filly with a pedigree. 50. Thank you, Murray. 50,000, 50,000, 60,000, 60,000, 60,000, 70 there. 70,000, 70,000, 70,000, 70, 70, 80,000, 80,000, 90, 100, 100 James, 100 with James, 100,000, 100. Murray, it's not you. 110, 110 a bit now, 10 a bit now, 110, 110 now, 110 a bit now, 110, 20, 120 there, 30, 130, 40, 140, 140 Tom Inglis, 140 with Tom, 140 a bit now, 140 with Tom Inglis, 140, 140 now, 40 a bit now, 1, where are you going, Murray? 140, James, you're out. 140, 140, 50, 150, 150 there. The Hasler filly, boys. 150, the Hasler filly. 150, 150 bit of 60, 160 there, 70 there, 170 there. Fresh blood. 170, 170,000 to 170, 170. Anyone else? At $170,000 quick. The Hasler filly at $170,000. I'll take 5 if you like. I'll take 5 if you like, buyers, to be fair to you all, at 170,000. What a finished. Done. No, we require a little bit more. Righto, lot 20 buyers from Widden. Great draft again from Widden. Congratulations to Anthony and his team. The Widden stud draft, here's the Stratum. Graduate of Magic Million Sales, Stratum. Won the Golden Slipper, Stratum. Trained by Gay Waterhouse. Here's the colt, very typical of Stratum, ladies and gentlemen, out of a winning Stippets mare, out of Hasty Departure, a mare that won the Group 1 Australian Oaks. Look at the family here, look at the page here, buyers, just all black type. Scopy colt, great rein, righto for him. Good walking colt from Widden. Stratum colt, Golden Slipper winner here, buyers. Righto, who's got what, 100? 100 for him, 50, 50 for him, 50. By the Golden Slipper winner. 30, thank you, Murray. Appreciate the start. 30,000. 30,000, Murray Tillett from Perth. 30,000, but at 30, but at 30,000, but at 30, but at 30,000. 30,000, but at 30. 30,000, lovely walking colt. Great parader. 30,000. 30,000, but at 30, but at 30,000, but at 30, but at 30,000. 30,000 now. 30,000, but at 40. 40,000. 40,000, but at 40, but at 50. 50 in front. 50,000, but at 50, but at 50,000. 50,000 now. 50,000, but at 60. 60,000. 60,000 now. 60,000, but at 60, but at 60,000. 60,000 now, 60,000, that's where we should have started, boys. 60,000. He's a lovely parading colt. Very athletic, precocious type. Real Magic Million type. 60,000. 60,000, but at 60, I'll take 5 you like. 60,000, I'll take 5. 60,000. 60,000, take 5. 5. 65. 65 now. 65,000, at 65. I said I would, Paul. 65. At $65,000. Quick, you're going to miss him. At 65,000. Here he goes. The Widden colt at 65. What him? Done. A bit more required. Now hand you over to Steve Davis to continue the auction.